You either love it or you hate it, but all of it is intentional. The new Landcruiser is very different, and for a good reason. We need to understand what all of this means to us as buyers, because this will affect the whole industry and disrupt the global market, because the Landcruiser is a very famous SUV around the world. But before we get into that, let's clarify something. Is this just another cash grab vehicle or a genius move by Toyota? Here is every detail so you can decide for yourself. Platform. Let's start here because nothing is more important than the platform of a car. And that's why Toyota decided to use their new TNGA-F architecture. It features a fully boxed frame with Dejima welded banks for enhanced structural rigidity, and this is a huge step up from the older generations. The Landcruiser's suspension, steering and braking systems are all built on this solid foundation, resulting in a smoother and more stable ride with less noise and vibration. But the most exciting thing is that Toyota has intentionally designed this new platform to enhance the off-road experience. After a 3-year break, the company wants to come back with a lot of heat and capitalize on the reputation of their legendary off-road models, like the J Series, the 40 Series and the 200 Series. And the new model will definitely carry on the reputation. It features skid plates and 8.9 inches of ground clearance that allow it to clear obstacles with ease. But off-road capability needs to be talked about in detail, and we will, so watch till the end. Now let's talk about what's under the hood: engine options. The new Landcruiser features the iForce Max hybrid system across all trim levels. This system combines a 2.4-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with an electric motor and a 10-speed automatic transmission. It delivers 325 horsepower and an impressive 465 pound-feet of torque. Although the horsepower is lower than the previous generation, the torque is much higher because it is more useful for off-road driving. This engine will be paired with a nickel battery pack. This is an interesting choice as most car manufacturers opt for lithium-ion batteries. However, Toyota has a long history of using nickel battery cells, and they've demonstrated their reliability and durability countless times. This is the same engine and battery combination that will power the new Tacoma, and Toyota is confident in its performance and efficiency. Additionally, as a hybrid vehicle, it offers the best of both worlds. It can deliver high torque and power for off-road driving, and it can also save fuel and reduce emissions for on-road driving. This supports Toyota's Beyond Zero initiative, which aims to achieve a carbon-neutral future. The Landcruiser's powertrain is a perfect fit for its tough suspension, giving it plenty of power both on and off-road. Plus, the generous amount of low-end torque allows it to tow heavy loads with ease. It can tow up to 6,000 pounds, which is more than enough for most needs. But so far, we've been only talking about the power and how capable it is. However, when you buy a car, you don't just buy what is under the hood. The hood itself matters, and the design should reflect your taste and personality. So let's talk about it. Design. By now, most of us know that the new Landcruiser offers 3 trim levels, each with its own unique design and features. And all of the models have a nostalgic and retro look. The base model, which is named the Landcruiser 1958, pays homage to the very first Landcruiser sold in America back in 1958. It has round LED headlights and fog lamps that give it a retro and classic look. And the Toyota grille in the middle adds a touch of ruggedness and character. It comes with 18-inch wheels and 7 color options, including 2-tone heritage blue and trail dust, which are exclusively available on the new model. The mid-tier trim is named the Landcruiser, and it has a modern and sleek design with rectangular LED headlights and fog lamps that create a sharp and aggressive appearance. It also has 18-inch wheels, but you can upgrade to 20-inch wheels for a bigger and bolder look. Just like the base model, it has 7 color options, but they are all single-tone. Finally, the top-of-the-line model is called the Landcruiser First Edition, and it combines the best of both worlds. It has round headlights like the base model, but with a body color keyed fascia that matches the rest of the vehicle. It also has many extra features, such as a roof rack, rock rails, and a front skid plate, mud flaps, a rear door guard, a tailgate light, and exclusive 18-inch wheels. It only comes in 2 colors, Meteor Shower and Heritage Blue. Unlike its predecessor, Toyota tried to make the design more functional than luxurious. This decision has a clear impact on the price, but before we get there, let's talk about the inside first, because it is very different. Interior design and functionality. The interior is very spacious and comfortable, with many features that make it suitable for any adventure. It can accommodate 5 passengers in its cozy seats, and heating comes as standard. It has a heated steering wheel, also standard, and the smart key system, which allows you to unlock and start the vehicle with ease. It also has a lot of convenient features, like front and rear USB-C ports or an optional QI-compatible wireless charger. And in the rear, you can find a 2,400-watt inverter that can power your appliances or tools on the go. But most of all, the new Landcruiser has a generous amount of storage space for your luggage and gear, with a 16.1 cubic feet of cargo volume behind the second row, and 41.4 cubic feet with the second row folded down. You can also enjoy the view and the fresh air with the power moon roof. And as always, Toyota has filled this model with tons of safety features. This is also a huge upgrade, as the previous model didn't have the Toyota Safety Suite 3. Overall, the interior design is a harmonious blend of tradition and modernity, reflecting its history and its modern technology. It pays homage to its predecessors without losing the high-quality feel. But this is more than enough description of the design, so let's continue on with the next feature. Off-road capability. The new Landcruiser is made to be used for off-roading, with many advanced technologies that boost its off-road capability and make it the perfect SUV for any adventure. One of these features is the multi-terrain select system, which works in both high and low range and lets the driver choose from 6 different modes to match the terrain, such as mud and sand, rock and dirt, or mogul. This system fine-tunes the engine output, transmission settings, traction control, and brake pressure to optimize performance and traction on various surfaces. The crawl control system is another feature, and it keeps a steady low speed over rough terrain and frees the driver from controlling the throttle and brakes, allowing you to focus on steering and avoiding obstacles. It has a standard rear locking differential, which improves traction on slippery or uneven terrain by locking the rear wheels together and making them spin at the same speed. Additionally, the Landcruiser has an available front stabilizer bar disconnect system, which enhances the vehicle's ability to overcome tough obstacles on the trail by increasing the front wheel articulation, resulting in better ground contact. And it automatically reconnects when driving at higher speeds. And these features can be easily activated with the push of a button on the dashboard. But that is not all. It also has a multi-terrain monitor which helps the driver see the vehicle's surroundings when driving off-road by using the cameras mounted on the front grille, underbody, and side mirrors. Here is what all of the features we talked about make sense of, and it even makes more sense with the last feature: affordable price. Most people know that the new model is cheaper, but why and how did Toyota do this? The answer is simple. By positioning the new model as more functional and less luxurious, Toyota has managed to keep the price much lower. But there are bigger intentions behind this, and there are more reasons than just keeping the price lower. The 2024 model starts at $55,000, which is $25,000 less than the 2021 model. Plus, it is smaller and lighter, which makes it more fuel efficient than its predecessor. Although the price and availability of each trim level have not yet been announced, the higher trim levels will definitely be priced higher than the base model, and the top-of-the-line grade will be limited to only 5,000 units in North America. Simply put, they're doing this because of the market and because people's spending habits are changing. They're adapting to the situation, and many other companies are expected to do the same. Toyota is also doing this on the new Stout, which we've already made a video on, so you could see that now. Thanks for watching, and comment below with your thoughts about this year's model.